Let's take a look at this short reading comprehension problem from the GRE. What we've got to remember is when you're given a stimulus and then a question stem, we've got to make it a point to read this question stem first, so when we read through the stimulus the first time, we know what information to focus on. Here we want to know what, if true, would most seriously undermine this author's argument. So to know how to undermine the author's argument, we need to know what the author's argument is in the first place. Take a moment, pause the video if you need to, and read through the stimulus, really focusing on what is the author's argument. In this stimulus, we learn in the author's conclusion is essentially that these memoirs can be very valuable as historical source materials, despite the fact that they're based on personal experience and are subjective in nature. Well, to undermine the argument, we need to say, hey, if you're too close to something, or if you're too subjective, or if you're too personal in nature, that you don't get a real good understanding of like the historical events that are occurring. You get a distortion of those events, perhaps. That's what we're looking for, that being too close to an event, being too subjective, can actually impede the historical significance of a memoir. Well, that's what we want to find in our answer choice. If you take a moment, see if you can spot the answer choice that matches what we've come up with as a prediction. It's got to be answer choice C. To understand past reality, you've got to distance yourself from the event itself. If that's the case, then memoirs no longer are good, no longer have value as historical source materials because they're too personal or too subjective. This completely undermines and destroys the author's original argument, and that's the goal of what we were trying to do in this question. Remember on these problems to focus on the question stem first so you know what question you're trying to solve before you start reading through the stimulus. Knowing what you're looking to solve for is going to help you more accurately and more efficiently answer these questions on test day.